Alright. Let me see if I can get the ECR streams up then. Looks like we're actually gonna have a decent number of people. Hello. How you doing? Just sorting out everything to do with Discord, and then we'll be getting this one properly underway. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Should be a pretty nice race, this one. I know what's actually where the championship is left after yesterday, because there's that comment's cut off halfway through, so I'm gonna. Can I scream? If it's raining, I don't think it'll be raining. I somehow don't think it'll be raining. As for the prior comment, well, if it's a good overtake, then yeah, 100%. Open a window. Nah, I'm almost certain it won't. Also, pretty sure I will be joined halfway through. I'm not entirely sure when. Might be at the end of qualifying, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to get joined halfway through here. Me and Ryan back doing commentary together. Just sighing. There's someone overtakes you, just sighing disappointment. Nah, that would be mean. We should be that long away from going, actually. How many are we actually having today? It looked like we might actually be having, what, 16? 15, 16, and something's happening in chat at the moment. Just checking how many we should have. If Olaf crashes celebrate. He's gonna go into rain if rain's racing. That's just normal things by this point. Got 15. Olaf's in here. Don't see Hushrap though. Don't know if Hushrap raced yesterday. If he did, he would have won the champ. %. Hushrap would have won the championship yesterday if he raced. I'm not entirely sure he did. Yeah, I know he should be joining, so we should be going a few. Yeah, he won the championship. Yeah, I can't say I'm too surprised that I missed yesterday. Had something else going on. But yeah, I'm honestly not too surprised that that's happened. I think that was more of a case of when rather than if. Sorry. Hopefully we don't too long to get going here. Just be on board with you for the entire thing. No, I can't do that. Can't do that. At this point, we've got to be able to Able to keep it fair. AlphaTauri Omar. 15. I know we're going with 15 at the very least. Trust me, it will be interesting. Your version of interesting can range from anything while you're out in front on your own to you've killed half the grid. Oh, we got 17 now. What the hell happened there? There and Undertaker Dylan both joined. So we're actually going. We've got 17. And whenever we usually end up having a race that I commentate, I don't know if yesterday was any different. But whenever I commentate a race, it's usually chaos. It could be possibly the same here. Don't ever commentate then. No, I like chaos. Chaos is the best thing. Nah. Your commentators want a chaos race. That way they've got things to talk about. Right then. So, track map on. Lap data enabled for qualifying. Nah, not L chaos. No L's. We don't take L's here. Who's going to be the first one on track then? As you've watched any of the races I commentate on. First, we watched the first guy out, do his out lap and then his flying lap. So, I see McLaren. I see the other McLaren about to join him as well. So that's Jack and Sam out of the pit box. I think that's a Williams? It is a Williams. So who's the first one? It looks like Jack's the first one. So we'll watch Jack do his outlap. It's gonna be a bit of chaos anyway here, I think, purely because, well, these S's in Japan never make it easy for anyone. That's for sure. I would be very surprised if we don't get at least one crash off these S's in both the sessions. The rest of the lap, the hairpin's a bit dodgy. You've got Spoon that is awkward to take. I think that's the best way to put it. I don't think anything else is a huge problem on the track. The chicane at the end, if you go 2 or 3 wide, or attempt to go 2 or 3 wide, is going to end in absolute chaos. Let's see if people are sensible enough to give each other space on these outlaps. The game mechanics are different on console and PC. That would make sense. The curbs, yeah, I saw about the 120 FPS just absolutely just launch the car. I saw that. Also, what is this Williams doing? This Williams needs to back up. The Williams really needs to back up. So does the other McLaren. Way too close to start the lap. But here we go. Here comes the first lap of qualifying. McLaren's way too close to the back of that Williams. Especially when he's got more than enough gap there. Yellow flag in sector 3 is just people ready, waiting for their opportunity to set a lap. We go through the first sector here with Jack. The first sector line is after the uphill left. So we'll see what kind of... He kept it relatively stable up here. It's different on PC. Okay. I haven't actually seen anything much to do with PC. I've literally known one person that plays on PC. So, the PC stuff is a new thing for me entirely. Here comes Jack up into the hairpin. Means he's midway through sector 2 now. It's about to take a long sweep in right-hander. And then up into Spoon. And or spoon curve, some people call it. Yellow flag detector 1 and 2. Somebody's had a nightmare, I think. That's why crossplay is bad. Crossplay was never going to be good to start with. It was never going to be good to start with, but hopefully they see what's wrong and make sure that they fix what's wrong. Here comes Jack through the chicane now, up to the line. Very short run up to the line. And it's enough for 30.1. Let's see a few people. Mini does a 30.26, is just shy of a second, and there you go. That's more like the times we expected. 29.4 for Rick, as he did a lap 6 tenths clear. What about Reed? Looks like the guys behind in front of Reed didn't exactly get too well for each other. The Ferrari got off into the gravel there, the final corner. And Reed is enough for 30.085, enough for second, but it's not going to make much of an impact considering everyone else at the moment. Bert did a 29.9. It's half a second still in between second and first. Here comes Tano. He looks to put himself on the board here. Jedler 37.6 must have spanned. Pera also must have done something similar. Tana did a 30.177, so it's even slower than Jack. What has happened here? What on earth is happening here? So you've got Roman and Jedler apparently just driving in the gravel because why not? Also, we've got people driving themselves off into the gravel here as well. I only assume this is just to get out of the goddamn way. But what the hell? Well, laps are gone, that's for sure. EXA there is lap is gonna, he's gonna have to warm up another lap, I think. Roman Jedler had something happen, I'm not entirely sure what. But that just looked like chaos of people on laps there. Assume that's Undertaker Dylan there. No, Undertaker Dylan's going through the first section now, actually. We'll go and watch him. Oh, a little bit slidey. A little bit slidey through the second part of the S's there. He saved it, but I don't know how much time he's going to lose from that. Certainly won't be his... You're coming back. You're coming back next week. Well then, I look forward to a... Oh, Dylan! Sliding a lot through that corner. Too much curb, too much AstroTurf. Certainly a dead lap now. Well, oh, Jedler's retired. What the hell's happened to Jedler? Omar wants Fight Me Now bot back in the race. I'm not complaining. He might give Rick a challenge here. Oh, there's Ryan. Which means I would assume he's going to be able to join this party in a short while. It looked like Undertaker Dylan's going to go through and set his lap. It's not going to be impressive because of his multiple slides. It's enough for 8th at the moment, though. Jedler is 37, just a nightmare at the moment. Here comes Heidel. I think it's... want to say that's how that's pronounced. I'm not entirely sure. Could just get bullied in the chat afterwards for saying that, but... don't, by the way, don't talk about me at Brazil. No. Now I'm going to talk about you pretty much all the time. Hello, Ryan. Hello. I've already got the stream up and audio and party shared, so you don't have to do anything else.
Sound, mate.
Yeah, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. It's been a while.
It actually has, yeah. It's just been alternating schedules at the moment. It's good that we actually get to do this again, though. Yeah. As for what you've missed, I can't tell whether it's people failing to get out of the way or just chaos. But a couple of people decided that they would sit off of turn 2. I think they were just letting people pass. Jedler and Roman at the end of the first sector. Sorry, decided they didn't like each other. Jedler's out already, and
Oh, yikes.
yeah, Rick is about 2 tenths clear at the moment.
Sam's having a good quali session, man. Looks like it.
He's been having a good time. Whenever I commentate on Sam, he seems to enjoy racing.
Yeah.
Especially things like Silverstone would be the best example of that.
Monza got P4 as well.
Oh, damn. How was yesterday's race, actually? Considering I didn't get to do anything with it.
Actually, it wasn't that too bad. It wasn't as bad as I would have thought it would be. Arguably, people at the back were a bit iffy, but Ryan, for the first time, I say, is at the... It was abnormal, I should say. I don't know what Ryan was doing. That was like by far his worst race I've ever seen him do.
Oh, damn. How many people crashed? How many people crashed out? Because whenever I do it, we usually get like 6 or 7 at the very least.
To be fair, it was only up to P13? How many people were left in that race, so not too many.
Fair enough. That's unusual. Yeah, every single time I do commentary on this, just everyone DNFs apparently. The last 2 races.
Now it's a wider track, I reckon it would be a bit harder to DNF, I reckon, in some corners.
It depends. I think the S's are going to cause a huge problem for people.
Yeah.
Oh, talking about people retiring, there goes Roman. I think that's the end of Smooth Curve. Yeah, it is. What the hell has he done there? Oh, he's just slid. He got on the outside curb and slid. Fair enough. But yeah, someone told me that Hushrav won title yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he came from 18th to 1st.
Jesus Christ. Apparently no stopping him then. Yeah, there's a few races that he had actually been stopped in. Belgium, he didn't look that great. Sort of Fight Me Now bot. I don't know if he's been involved in any more races since I last commentated. But he wiped the floor with everyone that race in Belgium.
Yeah. Oh.
I think sort of... Yeah, Ryan's so disappointed that Hush won the championship. Oh, God.
No, I'm not disappointed. I'm happy for him. You know,
29-2 there for Rick. Looked like him and Vert are going to be going at it for pole. Because Vert's done a 29-3-7. There's literally a 10th split in the two. Oh, Reed did a 29-4. Stop lying, Ryan.
I'm not lying, that's a lie.
It looked like someone's just invalidated that up. Also, someone said that yesterday's video was the stream with the most viewed one. That's good to see. Yeah, apparently got like 466 or something like that. 6 views, something like that.
Yeah. Definitely one of the best races. Well, viewed one.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought we had more in different ones, to be honest. I didn't think that was would have been the most viewed, personally.
Fair enough.
But I rate it.
Yeah, I saw that before I set up the stream, so I thought I was going to mention it myself, but might as well ask about it while I got the chance. Tano's up there as well. So we've got the two that I haven't actually commentated on before. Rick and did they race yesterday? Oh, Dylan's out.
No, they didn't.
So they're new. Okay. So we'll see where they seem to be pretty quick as well. So we've got a ask Ryan if he's happy to have Arda in his team. Are you, Ryan?
I am very happy that Arda is in my team. He just needs to get from Turkey to Belgium to actually race.
He said he's back in like 3 days. So, might be able to
That's a
commentate on
spin
it.
for Para. Para had a great race yesterday, by the way. He got a
Did he?
podium. He was right. Yeah, he was battling for P1 for like 10 laps, and then got a podium. Got P2.
Yeah, I've seen Perra, from what I've seen of Perra this season, he's consistently been getting better. He's had, obviously,
Yeah.
you have your off days, but he's definitely been up there. I think he had like a fifth the last time like the highest result he had last time I checked, or something of that nature. But yeah, if he's that's a nice one to hear. If he's going to be toward the front, doesn't look like he is today here though. Perra best rookie of the season.
By far. This is his best season. This is going to be... I think this will be his best season. Unless he can actually improve to fight for more race wins next season. It'll definitely be a good one. Because he's in that PSGL, I'm pretty sure. That's what it's called.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's in the... Arda just said, why don't we do a rookie of the season trophy?
I think we will. I'll look into it. I mean... Oh, man, you should have seen Olaf's crash yesterday. He was running P2, and his controller disconnected, and he went straight into the wall.
Oh, that's impressive.
I felt really bad.
Yeah, the only time I ever usually see Olaf crash is if he's beside Ryan. That seems to be ever present still. It looked like 0.2 of a second quicker from Sam there, 29.778, and little bit just stopping and let someone through. I'm not entirely sure who that was because I can't see at the bottom of my screen now. Jordan's going quicker. And Josh is 8th.
Yeah,
oh yeah, Josh actually got a...
well.
Oh, Sam's out. The hell happened?
Go on board with the Red Bull because he's on his outlap and you probably see Sam.
Ah, fair enough.
I'll have a look on the Red Bull. Just looks like a normal, just press retired. Looks like it.
Fair enough. I'm surprised.
Like drove into something.
Maybe didn't have enough to go for an extra lap afterwards because we only have like 2 minutes 20 left of the actual session itself.
Yeah.
Maybe just doesn't think he's got enough time. A few guys going out for outlaps now. Rick's decided to stay in.
I mean, pole is separated by 1/10, quite literally 1/10.
So I think that's Fight Me Now bot that's just in chat saying, "Nah, I'm fuming. Why am I not in here?"
I invited him.
Yeah.
I didn't invite him. I'm guessing his team's not there.
Not entirely sure. He said that I was supposed to be on reserve, no notification.
Ah.
You should have an invite. I'm not entirely sure why that wouldn't work.
Yeah, I did invite. If he wants me to send another one, I can. Oh, Perez retired.
Oh, yeah. 30.4. He said, no, I got nothing, mate. Okay.
You got nothing? I'll try again. I did send an invite, though.
Yeah, I'm also going to quickly go to the YouTube video because Arda's comments just cut off. So it's something about Crofty and Ricardo. Might be nice for me to see it.
I'll try to find him again.
17 currently watching. How's everyone doing? We've got a minute left. Sam lost 2/10 on the final corner, and then assume it's Fight Me Now bot, right?
Which one?
John in the chat. I'm pretty sure that's...
Pretty sure.
Would believe
I'll send him another one. If his team's not there, I'll just say just pick another team. It doesn't really matter. Need the numbers anyway.
Ryan,
38 seconds.
Arda just asked if we remember Crofty's commentary of Ricardo's winner. Oh, it's Volcano Master. All right, yeah, Volcano. Volcano Master 67 _67. Okay.
Fastest first sector. Okay, so the Alpine. I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna call him GQ. GQ. He's putting the fastest first sector.
I'll get. Can you get Volcano Master an invite? If it's possible.
Master.
Yeah, Volcano Master _67. He was another quick one from where I commentated on. He had a bad race at Belgium, but Hungary looked quick and had a bit of a problem.
Invites.
Tano did a 29.4, jumped Reed, and here we go. Vert coming towards the end of the lap now. Is he going to be able to better Rick? Comes through the final chicane now, through the final corner, down to the line, and it's a 29.173. It's enough at the moment. Rick is going a tenth and a half quicker though.
Volcano Master. What was the last bit? Underscore what?
Underscore 67.
Yeah, I've got it. I want to invite him.
We got Reed and Rick left. Reed's gone into the pit, so his lap is over. There's a Ferrari crashed out on the side. I think that's Sohab.
Rick needs to put in a lap of his life now.
He's doing it.
Position,
I was about to say he's almost half a second up. He's looking for mid-28s here.
I mean,
he might be able to.
They're just about near enough separated by a tenth.
Down through the
So
final
this is very,
corner
very
for Paul. He got it. He got it.
McLaren facing backwards. Jack. Just. Yeah. Be back in 1 second.
Yeah, I remember Crofty on Ricardo. I do remember that. Also, Jesus Christ, Rick had a flying lap there, by the way. 28.7 and put him on pole. The AlphaTauri, well, one of the AlphaTauris have already won a championship. And now one of their, well, a replacement for the day at the very least, is currently sat on top of the grid here in Japan. 28.7, 4.5 tenths quicker than anybody else on the grid. And Tano sits third at the moment, nearly 7 tenths off the pole. Reed fourth, Heidel, you're fuming. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate, mate. I thought you would be able to get something. Hopefully you can race. Let's hope that's a thing. So it's got Heidel in 5th, Jack in 6th, Sam 7th. Beef could have had another 2 tenths. He would have been able to jump up through, what, maybe up to 5th, maybe 4th if he could get a little bit more. Mini 8th in the Williams, Jordan 9th in the Aston Martin, Josh 10th, Pera 11th after what was a good day for him yesterday. Not so good today. Olaf and Sohab, the 2 Ferraris, 12th, 13th. Not really having a good time there. Omar in 14th. Dylan and Jedler not really setting representative laps, and Roman was. Can you do the Crofty commentary to Ricardo if he wins in Brazil?
I can try.
Which day's Brazil next week?
I
assume it's the Sunday.
would think no, it's a Saturday because we've got the Yeah, I think it's a Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm confused. I'll look in a second. I'll get to watch this Japanese race and eat a Sunday dinner whilst I'm
3rd of September. That's Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be there for that. I don't really think there's anything that should stop me. But Japanese, I assume it's still going to be medium hard because I'm pretty sure that's just default on all the tracks at this point.
Ah, crap, I might miss Abu Dhabi.
Well, here we go. There's 5 red lights. It's lights out, away we go. Who's got a better start here? It looks like maybe the Alpine has. But never mind, it looked like Reed in the Mercedes.
Reed.
Yeah, Reed.
Yeah, Reed's got a brilliant start, but the Alpine's going to come back through.
Reed had a little bit of a nightmare through for turn 1. Looked like his car was a little bit all over the place. Tana lost a position as a result. Sam up to 4th already. Sam had a lightning fast start. He started, What was it, 7th or 8th? Yellow flag in sector 1, and that's an Alpine. Not Alpine, an AlphaTauri, sorry.
It's Omar.
Yeah.
Going, looks like he's gone off.
Yeah, Omar.
So far, very, very clean.
Yeah. Omar spinning. I would never have guessed.
He DNF'd the lap 1 in Monza. Didn't even get off the line.
All Omar did in Belgium was try his absolute best to get Ostrava over the line in as high as he could. But we've got a few people closing in. Tano looks like he's lost a little bit of a gap to Sam here in 4th and 5th, but he's still at 1. Still time to get that back. Jordan getting a little bit too deep into Spoon. Josh and... Oh, we've got yellow flag. Dylan has... Yeah, Dylan's spam round. Yikes. We've got 2 people going pretty close to each other through 130 yard through the chicane now.
If this will be the Alpine's best race so far, like the entirety of the season, they've been lacking the pace, and if they can, if the GQ can do what it needs to do here, this will be their best race finish ever.
Yeah, Rick started on the hards, by the way, the medium for the Alpine, the Mercedes, and the Williams behind. Tano on hards as well. So it looks like some people are going for the alternate strategy. Yellow flag in sector 1. That looked like a lot more than yellow flag in sector 1 on the mini map. Arda just said, Ryan, stop eating. He's Arda's hungry.
Mate, I'm having my Sunday lunch. Oh, that's a Ferrari.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a crash Ferrari. Yeah. It looked like Olaf's not having the nicest of times there either. Omar's gone past him.
Omar caught Olaf's lacking there.
It looks like Reed's trying to close down this Alpine now, who's lost a good chunk of time on that AlphaTauri out in front. Might we get a Max Verstappen dominant race here? And well, it looks like at the moment.
Roman as well.
Yeah, Omar seems to be flying on those softs. Did he pit? Oh no, he didn't pit. So he's just on those softs from the start. It looked like he's still way too far behind Jedler to make any more of an imprint on this race. So we got Heidel
up into P4. Well, Sam's dropped 2 positions then. Tana looking slow out in that corner.
He is very slow out of that corner. He's going to allow for the...
They're going to push him wide. Sam's going to overtake through the grass. This could be a great overtake if get it done. And Tana really slow as well. Oh no, it's Headlex, my bad. It's just a Mercedes.
Yeah, the Mercedes has gone on through.
Randy inside. Ooh. Bit of a hustle bustle there between Tano and Sam.
Yeah.
And Tano's definitely getting the elbows out in that, through those corners.
Those two doesn't look like they like each other at the moment. Olav's out through sector 3, I believe that was. He looked like he's gone out. Maybe a spin on the outside curb after 130R. It looked like
so
it
that's
anyway.
2 races for Olav, 2 races and 2 DNFs.
It looked like Reed. Yeah, Reed just got past the Alpine.
Yeah.
Maybe the Alpine got a little bit of a mistake. That looked like a big gap opened up immediately, and he's now in the grace of the mini.
Seem like, yeah, the Alpine doesn't seem like he was confident that this race starts since the yellow flags came out.
Stop talking about the chat. Oh, Olav's controller disconnected again.
Oh my god.
Check your goddamn controller before you start, man.
That's 2 races, 2 DNFs, and 2 controller.
We've got 2 people going through side by side into 130R here, maybe even 3 abreast, with the 2 Aston Martins and the McLaren. Pera, Jordan. Oh, then the 2 Aston Martins gone round.
Oh.
Looked like they took each other out.
Omar's just gonna go through and said thank you very much for that one.
Jedler and Josh also had to get out of the way of that. Voided it very much last second.
But wow, that was... Looks like they did.
Brought the attention to the 3 wide battle going on there between the, I think that was the McLaren of Jack and the 2 Aston Martins. The Aston Martins obviously didn't give each other enough room. And, well, they're going to pay the price for it. Doesn't look like either of them hit a wall, though.
Yeah, lucky enough they stayed out the wall and got back on the track as quick as they're down. They're only 3 seconds down on Omar and 6 seconds away from Josh. So definitely points can still be within it if they can get a move along as quickly as possible.
Yeah, and it looked like that Heidel is going to be able to have a go at Mini soon enough because he's definitely quicker. Also, apparently Olaf's controller was at full battery. That would
Oh my
be,
god.
yeah, that's, I think someone needs a new remote at
We
that
definitely
point.
need a new remote.
You've got the Alpine still close to Reed, but Reed's nowhere near the AlphaTauri up front, and Rick is just very, very clear at this point. Already
Yeah,
3
since
seconds.
he's on the hard tyres as well,
Yeah,
he
they
could
all
go
on it
really
strap.
long on this stint.
It looked like we're
In
going
my
to get
opinion,
a...
someone's been playing too much F1 Manager with these stints. The odds.
we might be able to have a go here. The Mercedes
There's the
down the
Alpine.
inside is going to get
And there's the
Mini there.
Alpine as well, overtaking Reed.
Yeah, we've got a few. DRS looked incredibly powerful down the main straight there.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes the Mercedes! He's out! Too much of a
that's a full
curb. That had
course.
to be. That's got to be a safety car. Yeah, too much of a curb, maybe?
Yeah, it just seems like his car just went straight into the wall.
He's gone.
Just gone on Omar.
Yeah, he's too far wide, I think, actually, not on the
Looks
curb.
like his tyres are still in contact, so I reckon it's a suspension and just made him didn't know because his tyres look like they're still on the car.
Yeah, it's it looked like he tried to overcompensate for going too wide, actually, rather than when I looked at it originally. I thought it might have been curved, but when I look back at where how that corner is situated,
That's Aston
spinning
Martin
to the
spinning as
inside
well,
there.
Para. Para looks like he's spun. Does he have a front wing? Yeah, it does.
They both, yeah, they're both fine, I think, after their incident in 130R.
I mean, this gives them a good opportunity now to get back into it.
If I'm on the mediums, do I pit now? I mean, I'm not aware that the hards might last this long, but I mean, Omar got took out lap 1 by a Red Bull. I can only assume that by that you mean Dylan, because I think you would be way too far back for Tano to take you out. But yeah, lap 5, Reed goes on to the hards.
Yeah, we're seeing. I think the hards will make it to the end, and if we're going to see these people in the mediums now boxing for hard tyres, or like accountability, there could be a late course safety car, so they could go onto the softs if it is.
It's also harder to said in chat they want to thank the commentators for commentating every race. I feel like that's the entire point. Not sure that's something we need thanked for. I feel like that's the entire point. I feel like league racing would be fun, but if it's not got a commentator to it, I feel like it loses its essence a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, we're the best two commentators going around. Who needs Crofty and Brundle?
Talking about that, I still need to do my fastest lap. Yeah, some leagues no stream. I wouldn't be able to. I'd be getting annoyed if there was a no stream there. I feel like somebody's got to do it. Yeah, I still need to do my DHL fastest lap thing. I've been saying that. I said I would do it last week and then completely forgot. So one is my team principal, the other is a commentator. Yeah?
I mean, that is true that I am a team principal, but I've been doing this business for a very long time. Since last season, actually. I had nothing else better to do.
And
no one else was there, so I did it.
Every time he crashed, every time Arda crashes, not going to give him his salary.
Yep. Sums up.
Gonna need to take it to repair the car. I enjoy commentating races. Oh, it looked like someone got in. Oh, no. It looked like almost baited going in, actually, Mini. Stayed out on the medium tyres. We've got a few people on the hards. Some people took a pit, or to their necessary pit stop now under the safety car, which if the hard reach to the end, it would make sense. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I think there's 5 people that will get to the end. I don't think Omar will on those medium tires. I'd be very surprised if he did.
I mean, with one hell of a stint if he did.
But yeah.
Tyre whisperer then.
When it comes to the rest of the grid, I think Reed, Sam, and Jesler might be in a great position after pitting onto those hards, onto the newer hards anyway. I mean, provided that goes to the end, obviously. If it doesn't go to the end,
they're in trouble. And also, remember, Reed and Sam and Jesler are going to have to try and avoid getting out of trouble and do anything which might cost them in the race here.
But they're going to have to start making moves
Safety car
rather quickly, I think. But we're going in this lap now. Yeah. I think everyone is on the back of the grid, on the back of this pack now. And once again, it's a familiar sight. A AlphaTauri leaded us into the next racing lap. Usually it's Hushraf doing this. But today it's Rick. And
you swap one AlphaTauri for another.
He seems to be just as quick, if not quicker as well. So this could be rather interesting. With some of the guys in the actual tier now, people like Volcano Master, if he gets a good race, his race in Belgium was unbelievably subpar compared to normal. But it could be very interesting for next season in particular. We're getting all these faster guys in, and they might be able to compete with each other. But here we go. Once again,
someone might be an S tier.
It doesn't look like Rick's caught Vert sleeping there. Vert is going to be right on the back of him straight away. It looked like Mini has caught Tano sleeping. He's got a 8.5 tenth gap already. Tano, little bit of a gap to Jack behind, but he's going to be fearing an attack from behind rather than trying to attack Mini up ahead. Mini also losing a substantial amount of time through sector 1 there on Vert and Rick in front, as Vert is still trying his best at the very least to hold on to the back of this. Sohab up to 10th. Roman lost out to Omar as well. And they go through the middle sector now. It looked like Roman looked to the inside there, and as a result, Perez just going to go glancing on through. And same with Jordan, it looked like Dylan has as well. So we're down 2, and Roman's dropped to the back after an awful mistake of an attempted overtake. Maybe just wanting to, just making a mistake and then compounding it by another mistake is something you never usually want to do. Something you're never usually going to be able to get away with either.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit of a bunched up mid-pack still.
He's losing the rear a bit. I think you could tell where the cut-off point for where, I'm not calling them bad or slow. You have the cut-off point where you got from 10th is where, well, 9th is where you got from everyone.
Yeah. Reed going after Josh here.
Very good pace.
Reed going after Josh. Here we go, down the main straight. It looked like he's just too far back.
Yeah, but Josh wasn't too far back of Jack, who
Jordan got Omar.
Might play a game here in holding them back, I'd reckon.
So
I don't think it's quicker than Tana to get 5 for 4.
Yeah, these two doing a good job at the moment, bearing in mind the 3 behind him all are on fresh hards at this point. And Reed's got a lot of pace. I don't know if he got quite the pace to go after Vert and Rick, who Rick has cleared Vert again. 1.5 seconds, 1.6 seconds the gap now. Mini 1.5 seconds further back in third. Tano on the back of Mini now. Much like we've got just a row of people here on the back of each other. And
Josh has left the door wide open for Reed to go past.
Slide through the hairpin. It looked like he got on the throttle too quickly, and Reed's going to take that every single day of the week. I swear when I win, will not be I swear when I will not win in Brazil, Ryan's going to be sacking harder. Ah, Jesus Christ. So you better win in Brazil.
Absolutely.
Got a few people closing in. Jedler versus Sam. It looked like Sam and Jedler are going to go too wide here through the chicane. DRS is now enabled. And it looks like Jedler's going to get that. Jedler's going to get that position. But the
Sam's
DRS...
come back through. Is he going to come back through on the straights?
DRS isn't a thing yet, actually. Yeah, and DRS should be a thing on the next straight. Dylan's out!
Is Dylan retiring? He's retired in the pits. I think he's losing the rear way too much. Yeah, it looks like it's in the pits.
No, I don't think that is.
No, he's moving.
Oh, he's moving, yeah. That looked really weird. Yellow flag in section 1 and 3.
It's Japanese pits, isn't it?
It's a yellow. It's a safety car. No, it's a safety car. No, that's not in the pits.
That's Jordan. That's Jordan. Jordan's out.
Oh, Jordan's out. The hell is going on? Oh, we're down 4. This is more what we usually see from a race I commentate on, I guess.
I mean, it hasn't been particularly, say, dirty, and Perez doing.
Oh, Perez gone now as well. Perez and Jordan hit each other.
I like.
It looked like the Aston Martins came together again.
I mean, both sides of this race hasn't been dirty.
Omar got a great view of it, so it definitely looked like Perez and Jordan have come together once again, and we're under another safety car.
Aston Martin Civil War.
We're down 5 now. So usually I say whenever I commentate 6 or 7 getting 6 or 7 DNFs, and we're only on lap 10. We're down 5. Aston Martin team principal is not enjoying himself right now, and Rick is going to go into the pit. Same with Vert. So Vert's going on to hards. Rick's going to go on to medium tyres.
I reckon this is a good opportunity now for Rick and Vert to get themselves off those tyres and get themselves fighting again.
They're going to do so, but if you're Reed and Jedler and Sam, you're really annoyed with that safety car, because what you were done with that last safety car. If you could have gone to end, you just gained a pit stop. But now that 3 pit stops been given the other way, and now they have fresh tyres as well, I think they might be in a little bit of trouble now. Though Tano and Jack stayed out,
and I can't say that they're going to be sent to the back of the grid for the safety car, because the people in front, behind them, have also took the opportunity to pit. So Rick only loses 5 positions, and but the only problem is Omar is now in front of her, and he's going to try his absolute hardest best to defend him and let Rick just fly away.
I would say that, but this is Omar, so he'll spin he'll spin in about a lap. It should be Vettel will go through immediately, because Omar can't keep the car straight. But we're down to 12. We started with 17. And,
I mean, effectively, one, was out of nothing out of his own. He did, something he couldn't have done without Olaf, with his controller,
Olaf needs a new controller. Heidel decided, car looked like he just lost the rear end, and when you lose that kind of, rear end, you're never getting it back. Also, Arda just said that, him and Reed will crash in Spain.
When he does, I'll sack you.
But yeah, it looked like, so the Aston Martins where it came together, the Red Bull just never looked stable. Dylan's Red Bull anyway didn't look stable. Heidel just lost the rear end. More of a snap oversteer moment more than anything else, because he went into the wall on the side that I don't usually see that happen. And Olaf's controller. So we've lost 5, and I would say the racing's not been particularly dirty. We've had the incidents here and there. Jack and Tano both had those. Sam and Tano's had one as well.
Well, the only big incident we had was Jordan and Perez.
Yeah, I say the Aston Martins came together not once but twice. And well, if you going to come together that many times, one of you's going to go eventually.
I mean, as teammates, you've got to be working together. You can't keep fighting each other. I understand it's full. You've got to fight for your place, but come on, you got to think smart.
Yeah.
Right, I'll be back in 1 minute.
We've got enough time. We're under safety car. And the safety car will come in this lap, though. When we go around to sector 2, it will tell us that fact. So yeah, 18 people watching. It's a lot of you. Welcome. If you're watching for the first time, then well, I hope you stay for the rest of this, and then for other streams that we do the last week of the season next week. But enjoy this race as you have it at the moment. We've got 5 DNS, 12 in the race. We're going to be led in by a Red Bull this time. We've already had, this is safety car number 2 so far for the race, 1 lap 12. Reed winning our podium, mark my words. Well, he started very well. Vert and Rick just seemingly too quick at the moment, though. So if he is, he's going to be fighting later on. But there's the late safety car call. That's a surprisingly late safety car call, considering everyone's on the back of this packed grid at the moment. But Tano's going to lead us in, followed by Jack, followed by Reed. And then Jedler on the back as well. It looks like Tano's going to get a blistering start here. And he's going to be catching Jack sleeping. Is Jack going to be overtaken here by Reed? Tano weaving to either warm up his tyres or break the toe. Pretty sure you're not allowed to do either. It looks like Vert has got past Omar immediately. He didn't even get to the first corner.
So
Vert's
going to have to push now.
Yeah, much like I thought so.
It's on the quicker compound by far than everyone else.
I think Josh may have just had a little bit of an incident there through the S's. I'm not entirely sure what happened between him and Sohab, but he lost the position
and Rick
as well.
is going to fly past Sam.
Yeah, he's going to also...
as well.
Yeah, he's going to be able to have a shot at Jedler, maybe into the hairpin here. You've got Vert right on the back as well, so Vert's looking for it. There you go, rather long way. Is he going to be able to, or are we getting Sam back in the mix? Nope, nothing actually changing there. Sam gets a little bit slidey on the exit of the corner. Rick should be able to do something eventually. Mini closing in on Omar as well.
Going past Omar very easily.
Yeah. Omar doesn't seem to be putting up any resistance whatsoever.
Omar might fight back, but he doesn't have a better rundown. And Rick might get a second opportunity to get an overtake done here.
But Vert's going to get it. Vert's going to get Sam. Vert has got Sam. Into the chicane we go between Rick and Jedler. He's coming back for a switchback, maybe.
That was he went on the throttle way too early in that corner. That's allowed him to fight back here. The Alpine's going to watch this happen. He's going to pray Jedler is going to hold up Rick. And for the Alpine just to sweep by.
He's not going to be able to. They might go alongside each other into... No, they're not. Just like Jedler backed out of that into turn 1. And now Vert's got some work to do.
Yeah.
Omar fighting with Josh going through the first couple of corners.
Is Reed going to be an easier fight than Sam? Is going to Sam and Jedler? I don't think so. Them two are going to be. It's going to be a good battle between them two. Reed is going to pray he can get past Jack quick enough, so he has another midfield car to get past.
Yeah, and I think there is closing in on Jedler here. Maybe he goes for a similar move on what Rick did into the hairpin. No, he's just too far back. He's decided not to. Maybe with a better exit here, though. He's going to get a lot. Nope, he's not, because he's going to slide a little bit on the exit. He's going to keep the door shut.
With slipstream down here. But Jedler, again, opens the door wide to go here. He's off track, off circuit.
Yeah, Jedler's forced him wide. It's a little bit of a squeeze. Doesn't really offer him the room, and he's going to hold it.
Give him the elbows out, which is fair racing.
Sam and Mini are going to go at it eventually as well. But at the moment, Vert maybe into the chicane. We saw this with Rick in the last lap. We're going to see it here with Vert as well. And he's going to get a better line. He's going to get a better line. DRS is now enabled. Jedler's going to have to... But it's not going to be for this straight.
Did not help
oh, someone's out! Someone's out in the background! Clobbered into the pit lane wall.
So here...
There's a safety car. There's a safety car.
So hips. I'd think so, because look at that Ferrari, absolutely dismantled. I'm just going on board with Josh. He looks absolutely dismantled.
Yeah,
Roman.
The funny thing is, the camera cut back, like a shot up the hill from where Jedler and Vert were fighting, and I could just see Sohab crash straight into the pit lane wall. I think he just got his angles wrong on the exit of the final corner, and we're down 6. Safety car number 3. See, I told you, we get DNS galore whenever I commentate. 2 Aston Martin.
Oh yeah, the Aston Martin of Jordan said, for the second one, not for the first one, but he just spun and when touching the curb.
Ah, fair enough. Rick's still behind Reed, by the way, that stands as well.
So he had a power cut. That's why he crashed.
Fair enough.
Again, most of his crashes aren't even a fault of their own. Olam's remote disconnected, so he's had a power cut.
Yeah,
just DNF'd, so did Dylan.
Commentator's curse, I guess. At this point, it just... Whenever you see somebody have an absolute nightmare by the look of it...
flies into the pits, and so does
Jack's going to join him. Which means Reed's going to be the lead for the race. Followed by Rick. So, and then Vert behind as well by the time the safety car comes in. So, these 3 were in the lead, like 1, 2, 3 before the chaos unfolded. They are now 1, 2, 3 after the chaos has unfolded. And now we get to see them go at it properly. However, Reed's tyres are going to be... They're going to be fine, but... The tyre advantage certainly sticks with Rick and Vert at the moment. You got Jedler in 4th. What on earth happened to Jedler? Because he started the season so unbelievably well. Had that mistake in Saudi Arabia, but recovered it in later races. And then just fell off. Didn't really pose much of a challenge after that point.
I think it comes to terms of just missing races. I think that's mainly the reason why he hasn't been close as you thought. And I think the first 3 tracks, he looked, or 4 tracks, he looked so much better than Hushrav. And definitely had way much more opportunity to win races. But I think later on, I think the tracks became more track dependent. I don't think it was better than him in most certain tracks.
Yeah, maybe just... You could say a lot of... Jedler had so much potential at the start of the year, just didn't really realise it. Reed also had a shot or 2 at the end, but not really anything substantial to challenge Hushrav this season. So I think that title was well deserved in the end. We still got Jack. So Jack dropped to the back. Tano in 9th. That's the problem when you pit stop so soon after a different safety car.
Yeah.
We're not going to go this time round. We will go one more lap under this safety car before we actually do anything. Someone's gone into pit. There's Omar
diving into the pits.
And then getting fired.
Second penalty.
Is this his own version of Charles Leclerc from Belgium earlier?
I haven't watched the race yet because I was at the Wolves game, so I haven't watched it yet. Belgium. So.
I don't know if you want to know about it, but...
Yeah, no, I'm gonna watch it after this. I recorded it so I can watch after this with my dad.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay. But yeah, here we go. Safety car will come in on this lap. We've got 11 people remaining. One more, and we're down to the top 10.
Japan's been brutal for those. I mean, I mean, it's just come the people didn't DNF. It's just come down to pure unluckiness. Like, no one's actually taking each other apart from Pera and Jordan the first time who took each other out, but they avoided the wall. So I mean,
Matteo's saying that he couldn't race today because his PSN got suspended. How have you managed to get your PSN suspended? That takes some doing.
It definitely does.
Like, that is almost impressive. Like, you can run out, that's fine. He might not have auto a renewal or whatever. But to actually get it suspended is rather impressive. Only 3 days. Well, it's long enough for you to miss a race.
Yeah. 10 laps to go.
Going in this lap.
Oh, Reed will have at the front anyway. We'll have at the end of this race 21 lap old hard. So he's gonna. He's on 11 lap old already. He's gonna have to do one sort of job if he wants to win this race. Not only have the pace to keep up with Rick and Vert. I'm having a mare. He's gonna have to.
Also, what is happening to Rick? What is happening to Rick here?
Definitely caught him. He caught him sleeping. Reed's caught him sleeping.
Josh has gone immediately in the same place as Soham has. We can't have an immediate safety car. Here comes the Alpine, who gets Rick on the spot.
The outside. But Rick's gonna defend it. Rick had a mare of a start on the safety car.
Yeah, I think he just maybe either got limited too much by the game. Because that does happen. Oh, just had a complete nightmare. They look like
back out a bit.
They look like there's a something happened at the back there. Roman, Omar, Jack, as a result of the Josh DNF.
No, Roman. Yeah, and Roman gets past Omar to get P8. The battle for points. There's lowest points, but battle for points at best. So Rick thinks about the dive bomb into the hairpin.
He looked like he's going to get a better exit than Reed though. He might be lining Reed up at this point.
He's going to get the slipstream. The slipstream's mega down this straight, down here.
I think there's no overtaking opportunity until the end of, until you go into what they are and then down through the chicane into the main straight.
I think the slipstream's going to play mega, like, even without the DRS. I don't think we even need DRS for the overtakings because the slipstream does it itself.
Well, it's going to go now.
Reed's going to have the same self-defend in the chicane.
Reed's just gone too deep. Reed's gone too deep. Oh, Mini's gone!
That is Mini.
Maybe a safety car could help Reed here, and it's going to help Reed, whether or not it's virtual safety car or not. It's a safety car again, number 4.
Oh my days, Roman just almost went into the other, what's it?
I assume it's the Williams that is just thrown out, possibly.
Williams.
But we're down to safety car number 4 now.
This track is brutal, to be fair.
I've
never seen more brutal track to not anyone to take any other people out, but to take yourself out. I mean, this track is brutal.
Yeah, I did not think that I would come into this today and half the grid would be left. I might just...
Looks like Mini got Tano had contact with
Matteo,
Mini,
sorry. Yeah. I've just been corrected by someone in chat. Do apologise for getting your name wrong. I do tend to butcher the name, so if that does happen, then just let me know. But yeah, what were you going on about, Ryan?
It looks like either Tano or Mini made contact with each other. That's probably why Mini was out of the race. Or Tano says he spun by himself. Tano didn't touch him. We'll have to see what the stewards will say on that one when it will eventually get reported. But this is now a great opportunity for Reed to box and get himself off these tyres.
Yeah, it will be.
Need it.
He's going to need to. I don't think Rick is going to do the same, though. Well,
Yeah,
here
he
comes
follows
Reed.
him.
Reed is gonna
Both of them go through it.
and
Jeddah
Vert's gonna
follows
stay
him
out.
as well, but Vert's gonna stay out. Yeah.
I'm not too surprised by that. Vert can do a hold-up job now, pretty much, because, well, let's be honest, I don't think he was going to win regardless, but he's gonna get a gap while people have to get past others on the soft tyre.
Is it me or Rick jumped Reed in the pits?
Both of them did. I think Reed might have had damage because there's no real reason for that to have happened. Also, Jedler went back onto medium tyres that are 5 laps old, which
I don't think he has any softs then, surely.
I was about to say it can only mean he doesn't have any soft left, because that's a very questionable decision to make here. Anyway, so Reed's in 6th. Sam's jumped up to 4th after all the pit stops.
And Eric seems like... No, Eric again. I Rick.
Yeah, Eric compared.
I have the name Eric stuck in my head for some reason.
Yeah, he's now known as Eric. No, Rick in
Eric with a
3rd.
double
ERT. Rick in 3rd. But I think like his Discord name should just be renamed to Eric now, because that's seemingly what he's going to be called for the rest of the race.
Oh.
I can't decide which one's worst. Last to Omar just put last to P9. Whilst yes, he's right, but you've gone from last to last because you are last of the finishers.
Look, Reed didn't have damage then. The game robbed him. It seemed like the game has made him either did it really slow, because said Reed. Olev just put yeah, Olaf said something about Reed being robbed in the pits, and then Reed just put, for fuck's sake, shit game. So
so the game's decided whether or not Reed's winning today. Well, it looks like we're going again. We're going again.
On the way, and Sam has got even a lightning start on Rick.
But Rick's got a lightning start here on Roman as well, and Dirt's hard tyres have killed him off.
And Sam is so far, he's on another podium.
Yeah, and Roman's just dropped after the positions there. Yeah, Arda's just come back from dinner. Well,
oh, hi, Arda. How was your dinner? The question about mine.
Oh, here we go. Here comes the Red Bull this time. Tano goes round Roman. Roman is losing.
What an overtake there.
Yeah, Roman's losing positions like they're going out of fashion. Here comes Reed on Jedler as well. Oh, the Red Bull almost lost it. A little bit of a slide. Here comes Reed down the inside of Jedler. And Reed has definitely got that done. The tyre advantage has helped him out there.
Definitely. Now he's going to catch the Sam, his fellow Brit, for P3. And then we'll have the same 1, 2, 3 again.
Yeah, and Rick, here we go. Rick is caught up to Vert. Vert probably made a bad decision to stay on the tyres. In hindsight, we always get 20/20 vision. That's just by hindsight. But in the time, it might have looked good. Vert's going to keep it. A little bit deep from Vert. But it looked like Rick's just gone straight into the back of him. Not actually being able to do a switchback, or maybe even attempted a switchback there. Roman's dropped straight to the back. The one move by Vert to stop Rick from going around. There's a attempt to switch back. There's a little bit of a squeeze.
Ooh, almost loses it, but good save there. Very good save from Rick.
Vert's defending with like his life depends on it right now.
Yeah.
It looked like a very good move there, or an attempt of a very good move there by Rick, but not able to do an awful lot.
Sam is actually, I think Sam's really brave now for these two to come together.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yeah, McLaren. Why is Ray enjoyed?
Bella. I have no doubt. You're 22 laps late, Ryan, to be honest.
Oh, here we go. Down the inside goes the AlphaTauri. With the better exit, he should be able to get this, and he does.
He's going to fight back. No count Vert out. Vert's going to fight back.
They're going to get a little bit of contact again.
Bit of
Down they go to
bumps.
Spoon. The long way round for the Alpine, who's gone too deep again and into
and
the side of the
contact made.
AlphaTauri.
Oh,
There's 3
it's a
seconds of
penalty.
it.
So Sam, I think that one of them will get removed. Well, I think he'll get removed because he went wide off the circuit again.
Here we go.
No fault of his own.
They're
But he's
still
got the
going to
great
fight it.
slipstream.
He's going back for
great
it.
Slipstream.
Into the chicane they go. He's got himself alongside. Will Rick give him enough space? It looked like he will. They're going to go together
Like I said,
through
Sam's
the...
been praying for this. This is what Sam's been praying for.
Yeah, he's hoping more for a collision, though. Here we go down the straight. It looks like Vert's going to be able to hang himself alongside.
Ooh,
Not for long enough, though. And that's it.
That doesn't seem like he has the traction.
Those hard tyres, that should be game over now. Rick should be able to take it from here. Lap 23, Vert put up a stout defence for a lap and a bit there. Literally alongside him the entire way, just not able to finish it off. And now he's 8 tenths of a second back. Yeah. And along we go, and now he's outside of DRS. He had the 3-second penalty as well, and now he's just in the clutches of Sam and Reed, who are both going to be on the podium as well as long as there isn't a mistake by virtue of Tano and Vert getting penalties at the very least.
I mean, Vert's got back into the DRS.
He is, but he's got a few time to go. He's got a bit of time to go here, and down the straight, you would expect the soft.
Sam's losing more and more time to Vert, even on the fresher compound, and this is going to allow
Reed
to overtake.
He got it on the grass to do it.
That is brilliant.
Did well to keep his car in check there, because when you go into the grass, it's very easy to make that car spin. But Reed's got good car control, but maybe Sam's going to fight it back here. Looking for a switchback through the chicane and then into the final corner and then out of it. Down the straight. This is going to be a drag race.
This is going to be a drag race.
Down the straight. Who's got the better straight line speed?
Oh,
Reed been pushed.
Contact.
Yeah, Reed just got squeezed and pushed off onto the grass there, and Sam's going to be able to have him continue to keep that position as a result of some dubious driving, shall we say. Not entirely sure that was clean.
Sam really wants that P2, it seems like it.
Yep, because you still have to do it in a fair way, because
it's
not exactly the way to go about it. It's a half-second gap at the moment between the two of between Sam and Reed. The only real battle left on the.
I mean, Tano is now 1 second away. So
but his penalties
6 tenths now.
Penalty's going to hurt him. He's going to... Well, Tano's hope is to get away from Jedler, which he doesn't seem to be doing quick enough. So we might still have a few changes in position here. I think Jedler's still slightly too far back to get there. Maybe. But also, Sam is now outside of DRS. So Reed might be able to launch something here. Tano is very much closing in on Reed. That might turn into a battle behind rather than a battle in front. Vert's crashed into the pit lane.
Vert spun. Oh no! So now it's and he's retired as well. I think he got frustrated with himself. So now it's a three-way fight, I should say. For P3, I think just as too far back for P2. I meant. Well, P2, P3 as well. Yeah, that's a bad loss of traction there for Vert. I think it may have just too much. I'd have just asked for my name. It's Taylor. He called me Paul too much. He's forgot my name. Oh God. But yeah, we've still got a battle here going on between Tano, Reed, and Sam. Tano's penalties are going to exclude him from the ability to get a podium, but that is not how you spell my name. That's how you spell my name. But yeah, a little fun. Yeah, 3.5 tenths Reed to Sam. Sam obviously way too far back on Reed, who outside of Vert has not really had any sort of troubles to his lead.
so far in this race, and I don't think without a crash that he's going to be able to have much of a challenge at all for the final 2 or 3 laps yet to come here. Penalty for Jack, which is quite literally pointless as he is going to end 8th regardless. We've had more than half the lobby crash out of the race. Here we go. Reed looks for the outside there, but doesn't actually be able to get anything. Yep, it looked like Sam's going to hold on for long enough. Reed's going to have one more shot at this.
I mean, where does Reed look the strongest here against Sam? It's definitely on the bend in Sector 2, heading into Sector 3. And I would say up to the hairpin. He looks more stronger than Sam. But Sam seems like he has the alternative, the bit of better pace in the first sector, which
it's just a straight line speed, I think, from Sam that's holding him in front at the moment.
Yeah.
I think Reed's going to have one more shot at this, and I think that might be with DRS down into turn 1 of the final lap. I don't think he's going to get many more shots. Maybe he gets one down into the chicane here before the end of this lap, but that's as good as he's going to get.
This is where Reed's looked the strongest. Loses the rear a bit, which will allow Tano to attack him.
Yeah, he's
I think
losing.
if we have DRS down this straight, this would be a brilliant corner.
If Sam finished ahead of Reed, L for Ryan, Zach and Sam.
Well, you saw last season.
Oh, wow.
Most of the races he DNF'd in.
Tano looked to the inside there of Reed and almost made it stick in the chicane. And now down to turn 1.
A 5-way fight for P, 4-way fight for P2.
Down into turn 1.
Jesler is joining
got alongside
into the fight.
He's not got alongside actually into turn 1. I got an awful camera angle that made me thought so. Maybe into turn 3. Nope, Reed is just running out of time.
Behind. He's just right behind. And Tano is just like crash into each other and let me fly away. He needs to get past. He wants to try to get past these two, and wants to go 3 seconds on Jesler. But these 3 fighting doesn't help Tano at all because it's allowed Jesler now into the fight on those mediums.
Tano needs to crash because otherwise it's not happening. And here we go. We're on to the into the 2 sectors left now. Reed's gonna have to take a shot at some point here, or he's gonna have to settle for 3rd. He's gonna have to take a shot.
This is by far one of Sam's best races above a Brit.
Oh, Tano and Jedler behind back there. Tano just squeezing Jedler onto the grass.
Oh, that's Tano going wide. This is Reed's last opportunity here. This is where Reed has been more quicker than Sam.
He's got to go down into the chicane. He's got to have it.
Both ring out in ERS.
He's got to go
Reed
down now.
Reed seems too far back. Reed just seems just a bit too far back to do a move.
He's got to launch it now. He's gonna go for it. Rick's won in Japan. It's very, very dominant.
And Sam defends off for a pole. Oh my word!
What the hell have I just seen?
That's lucky. That's at the end.
And this cost Ryan all the team budget just to fix that Merc car. But it's all Rick's day.
Gets a podium.
Sam 2nd, Reed 3rd. Jedler 4th, Tano 5th. Omar's going to come 6th because, well, Roman decided his decision on the hards was never a good idea. Jack's going to come in 8th. And, well, it's been Rick's day. It's been Rick's day from the start. He only had trouble here from there. But in the end, there's no one able to step up to the AlphaTauri. And that's been a common theme all season. But it's a different AlphaTauri this time.
An AlphaTauri win again.
Rick on top of the pile.
Teams this season. And probably, they are constructor winners as well. They've won it for the first time this season.
What are they?
Jack's showing us some donuts. Thank you, Jack. This has been a lovely end the way to the race.
But yeah, really it's been Rick's day from start to finish. There's nobody that could have competed with him today. He had that one lap where he had a bit of a struggle getting past there, who, in all fairness, did put up a good fight. But there was no one standing up to Rick today.
Yeah. It's Rick's day. It's Arthur's day. They are winners once again here in Japan.
And onto the podium here.
AlphaTauri haven't really been very dominant since Ryan has joined the team, and before he went to Red Bull in Austria last season. And
but yeah, with that though, we finished here. I'm going to go and get food myself quickly before I have my own race to do.
I've got my race soon.
I've got races 6 and 8, one in Belgium with a sprint and one in USA later on. But with that,
I've got one in Bahrain, Australia.
With that, I'm gonna go now and in a bit end the stream here.
Thanks for tuning in, people.